Hey friends, I'm Allie, and today we're moving into a beginner-friendly yoga flow and yin practice. This will be short and sweet, and we'll really be focusing on opening up the hips and strengthening up the legs. If you're interested in more ways that we can work together, including upcoming retreat information and one-on-one virtual options, be sure to check out the description in the link below for more information and other free resources for yoga and meditation. We are going to go ahead and get started in a wide knee child's pose, so I'll meet you there. And as you bring yourself into this shape, bringing the knees about mat distance apart, big toes together, stretch your arms out in front of you and just lower your forehead down to the mat, just taking a moment here to get grounded and to create some space in the hips and the front body. Dropping down for a few rounds of breath, just slow and easy, so we bring ourselves into the practice and the present moment. And press into your palms. We'll start to rise up to a hands and knees position to wake the spine up. Take a cow pose, drop your belly down, peel your chest up, inhale. Cat pose to round your spine. As you exhale, press into your palms. Come to a neutral spine, curl your toes underneath you, and let's lift the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Sweet old stretch for the back body. Take a little walk with your feet, pedal them out, bend one knee, bend the other, lengthening your spine. And from down dog, we'll ripple it forward to a high plank position, landing here to awaken the core that supports us through the flow portion. Arms and legs are strong as well. Press your hands down and apart. Take one more breath in. Press the hips back to downward dog. Let it go. Exhale. High plank again. On your inhale, ripple forward, shoulders over wrists. Now as you exhale, bring your knees down. We'll lower all the way. Belly, chest, and chin from a count of 3, 2, 1. Cobra Pose. Peel the chest up on your inhale. Press through the knees to downward dog as you exhale. Lift your right leg up and back behind you. Breath in. Bring your knee to your nose on your breath out. Look forward. Take an inhale here. Pike your hips higher if you can. Step between your hands on your exhale. Drop your back knee down. Sweep your arms high. Breath in, waking up the front of your left hip. Stay here on your breath out and just soften shoulders and hips. Another breath in, draw your thumbs back, look up. On your breath out, hands down, curl your back toes, step back to a high plank position, option knees on the mat. Take a full breath in. Lower all the way down on your breath out. Cobra Pose as we warm the spine up, lift your chest. Curl your toes, press back to downward dog. Left leg rises up and back, inhale. Knee to nose as you exhale, round your spine. Look forward, hips higher, breath in. Step between your hands, back knee down, breath out. Arms rise up, inhale, nice sweet stretch for the whole front body. See if your hips can soften a little more as you exhale. Another breath in, let's look up, draw the thumbs back. Hands down, curl the back toes, high plank on your breath out. Full inhale here, I get the sun in my face. Through the knees or chaturanga as you exhale, lower halfway for chaturanga. Cobra or upward facing dog, the hips and thighs lift. Curl your toes, downward facing dog, take 3 deep breaths. So always, always, you're welcome to go at your own pace and do what feels good in your body today. Listen to your body over my cues. Lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward. Step or a little hop, top of the mat. Halfway lift, breath in. Fold on your breath out. Let's come right into chair pose here. Sit your hips low, reach your arms forward and up. Hug your thighs in, shift further back through your hips. We want to get light in the toes. Here's that leg strength as we use the core as well. So belly is firm. Challenge yourself, sit a little further back. One more inhale. Let it go, take a fold as you exhale. Halfway lift, breath in. Plant your hands, step your left foot to the back of your mat, breath out. This time a high lunge. Legs are active as you inhale, rise up, reach up. Stay here, exhale, just bend your elbows into a cactus shape. Nice opening for the chest. Inhale, reach up again. Exhale, this time hover your back knee, drop it down so it almost touches the mat. Two more, inhale, rise. Exhale, bend. Inhale, rise. Exhale, bend. Back to center, reach up. Spin it open to a warrior two. Bend your front knee over your ankle. Really anchor down your back foot. Reverse your warrior, right arm floats up and back, breath in. Stay here, straighten your front knee on your breath out. Triangle pose. I like to walk the back foot in a little. Really extend your right arm forward and then bring it down to your left shin. Left arm rises up. If you're practicing outdoors, try not to get blinded by the sun if it's there. But wherever you are, let your surroundings be a reminder to keep you focused on what's happening in the body and allowing each shift to coincide with a breath. Soften your knee, we'll rise it back up, warrior two, bend your front knee. Reverse your warrior, inhale. Hands circle to the mat as you exhale, frame your front foot, pause here. Left hand stays, reach your right arm up, nice sweet twist, open, looking to the right. Look down to your mat, plant your right hand, high plank, full breath in, either down dog or we'll flow, bend the elbows, exhale. Cobra or up dog, lifting the chest. Curl your toes, downward dog to land. Big breath in, deep breath out. Feet together, heels rise, knees bend, step or float. Top of the mat, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Chair pose one more time, sit low, reach through your arms. Try something different this time. Maybe you lift your heels off the mat. Press your legs together. Sit lower. Heels back down and let it go. Fold over your legs. Halfway lift, inhale. Plant your hands, right foot back on your exhale. High lunge, reach your arms up. Breath in, hug the thighs in. Just the arms, bend your elbows, exhale. Reach up again, inhale. Here we go, bend the elbows, hover the back knee, exhale. Two more, breath in. Breath out. Breath in. Breath out. Back to center, reach up. Spin it open, warrior two. Notice the front knee, press it outward a little so it's not dropping in toward the big toe. Hug your thighs in, still really working through the legs here as we create some space in the hips. Flip your front palm, reverse it, breath in. Stay straight in the knee, breath out. Triangle pose, reach forward. Left hand down, right hand up. Open across the chest as you ground through the soles of both feet. And roll your right hip back. Bend your front knee. Let's rise out of that one. Warrior two. Reverse your warrior breath in. Hands to the mat, breath out. Stay here, reach your left arm up, open up the chest. Hugging your thighs in, back heel is high. And look down to your mat, plant your hand, high plank, breath in. Last flow, breath out to lower. Cobra or up dog, inhale. Curl the toes, downward dog as you exhale, 3 deep breaths right here. Let's walk the hands and the feet to the center of your mat. Feet about hip distance. Bend your knees a little bit here. We'll come into just a passive forward fold. Maybe catch elbows. A little sway with the upper body side to side might feel nice. Loosening up as we soften and release all of that physical effort from the flow portion. We start to slow down here. Bring your hands down to the mat. Walk your feet wider out. So the toes will turn out, will come down into a squat. If you have a yoga block and you'd prefer to sit on that one, do that. If your heels are quite lifted, it might be better for you. Or try walking your feet further apart. Hands can come to your heart, really great shape to open up the front of the body. Start to soften your gaze to look downward in front of you. Maybe you even close your eyes if that feels right. And then we'll bring the hands back to the mat. Pivot to face one end of your mat. Walk your hands forward. Walk your feet back. We're in a downward facing dog. We'll take Swan or Deer pose next to really stretch out the outer hips. Reach your right leg back and up. Doesn't need to go high as we slow down into yin. Bring your knee to your right wrist. Soften your hips down to your mat. And just start to crawl your upper body forward. Support your forehead with something or bring one cheek down to your mat or to a prop. Just as you are, take one more deep breath in and a big breath out. Slowly press into your hands. We'll start to lift the chest back up, curl your back toes, come back to one final downward dog to stretch the back body out. We'll take it into the other side, left leg lifts behind. Send it through knee to wrist, toes to the right. Set up however you need to on this side. And soften into the shape. One more deep breath in here. Open your mouth, let it go. Again, press into your hands, lift your chest up, and we will just swing right around to lay on your back. One more shape here to open up the hips. Come into a reclined butterfly pose, so soles of the feet together, knees fall open. Allowing the back of your body to get nice and heavy. Place your hands wherever that feels comfortable. If you want a little more grounding, hands on the belly might feel supportive to that. And just feel your belly rise and fall as you simply release into this shape. So open the hips, allowing the back of your body to get even heavier on your mat. And if you'd like to keep this as your final pose today, please do that. Otherwise, you can come into Shavasana or back up to a seated meditation for our final few moments together. Finding stillness, your version of stillness, whatever calls to you today. And as you settle in, nothing else to do, nowhere else to be. Just arrive with your breath. Never any rush to go anywhere else from here. And if you're on your back and you'd like to finish off the practice seated with me, you can start to gather your legs back together. Take any little movement that feels good, maybe drawing the thighs into the belly for a moment. And on your own time, when you're ready, reach an arm over your head, roll through that side of your body, and I'll meet you back up in a seated position. I want to thank you for having the courage to show up and find peace within. I'll see you next time. Namaste.